Hello everyone, welcome to Deep YouTube channel, and in this important video I will be showing you a new launcher that you can use on your Google TV. And this particular launcher is going to make your Google TV to look like Apple TV. So if you're interested in a new launcher on Google TV, then this is the video for you, and I'll highly recommend you watch right up to the end as I'll show you this particular launcher, every feature you need to know, and how to install it and use it on your Google TV. So that's it. If you find the video helpful, please do well to like, subscribe, and share for more important videos like this. Now let's get into it. So here is my current Google TV, and if you are using a Google TV, this is how it should look like, except you are using a different launcher. So this is the launcher, or this is the theme for the Google TV launcher. And let's say for instance you are tired of this and you want something new. That's what I'll be showing you in this video. So I'm going to launch a launcher. At the end of the video, I will show you how to install a launcher to your Google TV. So please, you might want to stick around right up to the end, where I'll be talking about installing the application to your Google TV. So that's it. Let's get into it. Now, here is the launcher, and I've already launched it on my Google TV, and this is how it turns my Google TV to look like. So see, it gives you the Apple TV vibes, or Apple TV launcher vibes, and this is how Apple TV look like on your Google TV. So for instance, let me just explain some few stuff that you can see at this on my screen here. Now all of these are my applications. So what this launcher does is that it eliminates all the ads and just gives me the essentials that I need on my Google TV. So the very first thing is you can see all my applications that are installed on my Google TV here, and then I have a group of favorite applications here. Over here there are 5 favorite applications, and then we have particular cards that have been auto-generated from these applications. Let's say for instance, if I go over to Netflix, these are the cards that are generated from the Netflix application. If I go over to the next application, for instance, this browser app, these are the cards that have been generated from the browser app. Now you have downloader, same thing. You have, for instance, if I go over to YouTube over here, you automatically generate these cards on my screen over here. Now you can choose to delete or remove cards, or you can also choose to delete or remove favorite applications. Let's say for instance, I want to remove the downloader application from my favorite and add, let's say, Plex. So the very first thing is that I take Plex, I just click on Plex for a long while until I get the option that says move app, and I can move it to the first here, and then I'll go over to the download application that I want to remove from favorite. Here's it over here, and I'll click on it until I have the move app. Now to move I'll just put it down. As you can see, Plex has come above to the favorite application. So this is how you can move apps in and out of your favorite application. Now let's go in deep to the settings of this launcher and take a quick dive at it. So if you go over here, for instance, to these preferences, and you see a lot of preferences of this launcher here. The very first thing you will see is the theme mode. Now you can just get yourself premium if you want. Premium is just a one-time payment. You don't need to subscribe or so on. It's just a one-time payment, and you get every other feature that comes with a premium version. Now in the theme mode, you can choose to use light or dark depending on your preference. So for instance, I'm going to choose the dark, or you can even choose custom gradient if you want. You can choose a particular custom or color gradient if you want, but for now let's just focus on the dark. Now if I return, you see the dark has been selected. Now if you come out to controls, now this is only available on the premium, so you can choose to use 6 apps on your favorite or 5 apps rule. So for instance, if I had premium, I could choose to use 6 apps rule. Meaning of that is that if you see here there are 5 apps, 1 2 3 4 5, so there are 5 apps rule. I can choose to have 6 if you want, or 7 if you choose to get the premium version of this. So there are lots of things you can come over here and see. I'll explain this last. Let's go over to appearances. Now if you go over to appearances, there are a lot of things you can change here. First, from the app manager, you can hide certain apps and some cards. Let's for instance, I don't want to see cards from YouTube. I can go over here and add it and hide it. Then I won't be able to see cards from YouTube any longer. So you can choose any app from here that you want to hide the cards, and then you can go over to channel manager. If you have apps that have channels, you can choose which one to hide and which one to show. So for instance, I've chosen Netflix to show, Now this is only showing for my featured app. Those are apps that are chosen to my favorite. Now how do you choose, how do you keep favorite buttons? For instance, here it over here, you can choose it or remove it. If you come over to hide featured cards, so if you choose featured card, if you hide it over here, let's say you return over here, you see there is no longer cards, but the feature has been hidden and has done in this appearance over here. But I love the cards function. I'm going to keep it. Now you can choose to use a 24-hour clock or a 12-hour clock. You click on this, it becomes a 24-hour, it becomes a 12-hour. So if you return over here, you see it becomes a 12-hour. Now there's another thing that you might want to do. For instance, if you want down your home screen, the apps below are not showing, you can come down to the preference over here, and there is a function that says keep favorites at bottom. So you choose this function or this feature, what is going to happen is that once you return home, see the favorites are going to be at the bottom, just like you have on your iPads or iPhones or MacBook and so on. So you see the favorites are at the bottom. You have to click the bottom key before you can come down to the other applications. So this is a good feature for those of you who want to keep it simple and make your Google TV to look just like this. So as you can see, here's how the launcher works. It doesn't really have a lot of settings or complicated settings that you might want to think out or change, except you have a premium that you can take at your time and go through. Now there are lots of other things I might want to show you or show you how that work. We can go over here and test them for yourself and see. So I can enable or disable screensaver if I want. Now let's go to the most important thing. So now I'm going to explain the most important feature. So after you've chosen all the settings that you want, you come over to this last feature. What this feature does is that it overrides your Google TV launcher and make this particular launcher your preferred launcher. And to do that, all you've got to do is just to click on this accessibility service over here, click on yes, and this is going to bring you back to your Google TV. And what you are going to do is to come down to the last option here, here's application, and turn it on. Once you enable that, this is going to become your launcher for your Google TV. So for instance, you can override back button, you can override current launcher, you can start on boot. So start on boot means that when you turn off your Google TV and turn it on, this particular launcher is going to be used as your default launcher. But you can choose to change that and just click on override current launcher. And what this is going to do is that this particular launcher is going to be replace your Google TV launcher to be your default launcher. So please, if you change every settings and do not change this is not going to affect anything. So this is the most important thing. So that's it about this launcher, and I've showed you everything, or I've showed you the basics of this launcher and how you can use it on your Google TV. So the most important question now is, how do you install it on your Google TV? So this launcher is called ATK. Let me show you the launcher. Here's it 84K launcher. Here's the launcher here, and it is available on your Google Play Store on your Google TV. So for instance, you go over to your Google Play Store or to your search app and just type in, it's available on the Google Play Store. So you go over here and just search for it. Here's it over here. I can just go ahead and install it. I already have it installed, so I do not have to install it again. For your own case, you have to install it. So here's the launcher, 84K launcher, and you can use it on your Google TV just as I've showed you in this video so far. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more important videos like this.